A new month means new game releases, and May is no exception. I've compiled a list of my top 13, yes that's 13 indie games releasing this May, and stay tuned until the very end for a bonus free game that I haven't seen anyone talking about yet. We've got a lot to get through, so let's jump straight in. First up is The Witch of Fern Island. This was funded on Kickstarter back in December and it sees its release this month. The game tells the story of a young girl called Abril who wants to be a real witch. After crash landing on Fern Island while on her way to a magical academy, the young witch makes the most of the situation. Master your magic, unveil the island's deepest secrets, make friends and find joy in every passing moment. Immerse yourself in island life, learn rituals, brew potions, grow herbs, raise animals, craft amulets, summon familiars, and you can even channel your magic to command the weather. Assist the locals and leave a lasting impression to earn the title of The Witch of Fern Island. This releases into early access on May 1st. Finding Hannah is a relaxing puzzle game about a woman navigating a midlife crisis. Lead Hannah on a journey of self-discovery as you explore beautiful scenes and find hidden objects in this heartfelt family drama across 3 generations. Hannah is searching for answers, and you'll engage with her mother Sigrid and grandmother Ava to find that each has their own unique story to tell. I love hidden object and puzzle games, and this one sounds incredibly cozy and laid back. You can earn coffee, self-care and sweet treats by completing levels and then merging them together to get better items. There's even the chance to unlock new scenes. There's a real focus on taking your time and going at your own pace, and the style of this is really visually appealing. Finding Hannah releases May 3rd. Tiny Life releases into early access on May 3rd, and it looks a lot like The Sims but with a pixel art style. Take care of the daily needs of your tinies. Build skills, forge relationships, or you could mess up their life completely. Build houses, parks, cafes and other community buildings and welcome new residents to their homes. Make each building unique with all manner of decorations and teach your tinies to cook, paint, build and more in Tiny Life, which is coming to early access on May 3rd. Illum is a free game releasing on May 4th. You guys know I can't resist a free game, especially one that looks this good. In this student-made game, you'll embark on a heartwarming journey with your little light friend to solve puzzles and bring light to the dormant mystical realm of Illum. It's a 3D third-person adventure game where you'll need to form a bond with your new light friend and work together to connect light gems in the hopes of awakening a sleeping kingdom. It looks great, I love the concept and it's free, so I'll definitely be checking this one out. As soon as I saw this one, I got very excited. Panorama is a relaxing, soothing puzzle game about creating amazing landscapes using tiles and discovering connections between them. Sculpt mountain ranges, fill lakes with water, create picturesque towns surrounded by meadows and forests and fields, unlock monuments and structures. This reminds me so much of Dwarf Romantic, which is a game I absolutely love. I can't wait to create beautiful landscapes and calm my mind with Panorama when it releases on May 9th. I Commissioned Some Dogs 2 releases on May 11th, and if you haven't heard of or played these games before, let me tell you, you are missing out. The I Commission series is a bunch of hidden object games where you search for objects, in this case dogs and bones, in beautiful pieces of artwork. It's super relaxing, and if you like the look of this, there are plenty of others in the series with all kinds of animals to find, including frogs, cats and rabbits. So go forth and enjoy. They're also super cheap, so go and play them. Patchwork Beast is another free game coming this May. It actually doesn't have a release date or a trailer, but the artwork alone looks gorgeous, so I wanted to give it a mention. A sentient beast of haphazardly welded parts has awakened and is rotting the forest from the inside out with metallic corrosion. You're a visiting traveller who may be the key to stopping this evil before it turns the land barren. It's a narrative-driven adventure game with a touching story where your choices matter. Oh, and it has capybaras apparently. There's no release date yet, but it'll be out sometime this month, so add it to your wishlist. This game has been on my radar for a while now, but it's finally coming out. Tin Hearts is releasing on May 16th. Guide a troop of tin soldiers through a magical toy-filled world in this immersive narrative puzzle adventure game from the people that brought you Fable, so you know it's going to be good. Use a variety of whimsical and inventive contraptions to bounce, shoot and glide your soldiers to your goal through over 50 levels of time-bending soldier routing riddles. Forge new paths for them, solve increasingly elaborate puzzles and unravel the emotional and thought-provoking story of a Victorian inventor. It looks absolutely incredible. It reminds me a little bit of Tinykin and It Takes Two. I feel like it has elements of both of those games, so I'm really looking forward to Tin Hearts, which releases on May 16th. Next up is I Am Future, a cozy apocalyptic survival game releasing this May into early access. Build, craft, farm, fish and cook with a view across a post-apocalyptic flooded city. Explore in the hopes of meeting other survivors and uncover the truth about the fall of humanity. Make friends with bots, upload AI into buildings and create all manner of futuristic gadgets to help defend your base against mutated life forms. I Am Future releases into early access on May 18th and there's a free demo available now. This one looks really interesting and potentially very cozy. In Mountaincore you'll settle an untamed wilderness with the might of dwarven engineering and thoughtful planning. Chill out in peaceful mode as you design and build your colony while enjoying the changing seasons in this relaxing city builder. Or you can form an army and train them to battle against monsters and invaders. It's up to you. Mine for resources, craft better tools, trade with merchants and grow your population. This one even has Twitch integration, so if you're a streamer, all of your followers can become villagers in your colony. It's coming to early access on May 18th. This one is perhaps the one that I'm most excited for. Beautiful neon environments, a narrative-driven game focused on exploration with puzzles to solve. There's no violence, shooting or fighting, and it's made by a solo dev. In Soul Delivery, you wake up in a neon city in the future as a delivery robot. You've no idea who you are or what's going on, but you've been assigned a mission to deliver an anonymous package to a mysterious robot. Talk to other robots, make choices that affect the story, solve puzzles and venture out into the night where the story of what happened between humans and AI starts to unfold. Number 12 on the list is Bread and Fred, which is a new co-op challenge featuring two adorable penguins trying to reach the top of a snowy summit. And if you can't find a player too, don't worry, there's always your trusty rock friend Jeff. I've seen quite a few games like this before, but nothing as cute, and I think it's going to be equal parts hilarious and frustrating. Seems like the devs obviously know that too, as their Steam page describes the game as an exasperating and sometimes maddening climb. Each time you land, you're one step closer to the top, but with each fall you get further and further away from the summit. Bread and Fred releases on May 23rd with a free demo available now. The 13th and final release for May on my list is The Shape of Things. Relax and enjoy this cozy 3D puzzle game inspired by the Rubik's Cube. Find the correct position for each piece by rotating, panning and scaling 3D objects until you find the shape of things. No timers, no pressure, just chill, relax and enjoy it. I love the concept of this game. The Shape of Things is releasing on May 26th. And if you've made it this far, this is the end of the video and this is the bonus. This free game released in April and literally no one is talking about it, but I'm telling you about it because I think it's worth checking out. It's called Your Average Bear and it gives me major Untitled Goose Game vibes. You play as a bear who just arrived in the average national park, and in a bid to impress your fellow critters, you accept requests from them and then venture out to steal food from campers, but you'll need to be super stealthy and not get caught. Use tools and evade rangers so you can safely deliver delectable treats to your new neighbours. It's a student-made game, it's free, and I think it's going to be really good fun. I'll be playing this soon, so keep your eyes peeled for a playthrough of Your Average Bear in the coming weeks. So that's it for May. Phew, that was a lot. If you made it to the end, then thank you. I hope you found some exciting new games to add to your wish list. These are just my top picks. I know there's so many games that release this month, so let me know in the comments if I missed anything. There are a few others that aren't so cozy. I'll pop those in the description below, along with all the links to every game that I mentioned in this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.